Did you know that the evolution of things didn't make humans lazy, but brought about stress-free life and comfort to us? Today's cars evolve faster than ever, especially if we look at their technology. Autonomous driving is getting closer every day, although there are already many systems that make life easier for us behind the wheel. For this reason, we present to you the 10 self-driving cars with artificial intelligence and milliliter to outperform humans in 2023. But before we begin, consider subscribing to my channel and smash the bell icon to get tuned. Done. Now, let's go into details. 1. Hyundai Ioniq 5. The Ioniq 5 has its sights set on premium rivals like the Audi Q4 e-tron, Volkswagen ID.4, and Tesla Model Y. Make no mistake, dude. The Ioniq 5 is impressive across the board, showcasing state-of-the-art electric car technology alongside capable performance and charging capabilities normally reserved for high-end models like the Porsche Taycan and Audi e-tron GT. 2 battery options are available with 3 power outputs. The 58 kilowatt-hour entry battery is paired with a single 168 horsepower motor driving the rear wheels, delivering a 0 to 62 miles per hour time of 8.5 seconds and a range of 238 miles. The 214 horsepower mid-spec version offers the best range, with a 73 kilowatt-hour battery boosting the total distance that can be covered on a single charge to 280 miles. The top-spec variant uses the same 73 kilowatt-hour battery, but adds a second motor up front, giving a combined 301 pounds and 605 nanometer of torque. Overall range drops slightly to 267 miles, though performance is much improved with 0 to 62 in 5.2 seconds. Starting at just under 37,000 pounds, the Ioniq 5 boasts an excellent infotainment system and generous standard kit. While that available space has to be seen to be believed, it's also comfortable, so you'll relish the opportunity to earn miles. 2. Kia EV6. The Kia EV6 is the sister vehicle to the Hyundai Ioniq 5, so it's a great pick if you love that model's tech, but don't sell as much on its retro-futuristic looks. The V6 is arguably the more conventional of the two, being a bit lower and sportier. This is reflected in its handling, with a slightly firmer suspension offering sharper responses. It's offered in long-range rear-wheel drive, long-range all-wheel drive, and a performance GT version, with the base version being our favorite. Not only does it offer the best range figure of up to 328 miles from its 77.4 kilowatt-hour battery, but we also found its 7.2 second 0 to 62 miles per hour time to be quick enough. With 4-wheel drive, the next step is undeniably quicker, taking 2 seconds off your baseline sprint time. But it also has a slightly shorter range, costs considerably more, and isn't entirely comfortable for fast driving. Each version boasts impressive ultra-fast charging of up to 250 kilowatts, so if you can find a fast enough public charger, it's possible to recharge from 10 to 80% in less than 20 minutes. Its interior is no less desirable, thanks to a dashboard dominated by a pair of curved 12.3-inch screens for the instruments and infotainment settings. 3. Skoda Enyaq. The Enyaq is an all-electric family car that is typically Skoda. That is, it's practical, well-equipped, comfortable, and decent to drive. With top-spec models capable of covering over 300 miles on a full charge, it alleviates any range anxiety and just gets along with being a great family car, running simply on battery power. Skoda has come up with an innovative way to help you personalize your new Enyaq. Instead of standard trim levels, it offers 5 individual design picks: Loft, Lodge, Lounge, Suite, and Eco-Suite. Each one provides a different design approach, with different materials used to create a certain look. The standard kit is generous with 19-inch alloy wheels, LED headlights, a virtual cockpit digital instrument display, climate control, cruise control, and rear parking sensors all included on the base model. While the price is too, it's attractive. With a price tag of just under 35,000 pounds, the entry-level Enyaq iV60 model qualifies for the government's plug-in vehicle grant, which reduces the extra 2,500 pounds cost on the road. 4. Fiat 500. The Fiat 500 is perfect for your urban car, so sit back and look no further. It is competitively priced, offers low running costs, and has plenty of Italian flares. Although the third-generation car is slightly larger than its combustion engine predecessor, the 500 EV is still at home traversing city traffic, while you should have no trouble parking, as even entry-level models come with rear parking sensors as standard. 2 battery options are available, a 42 kilowatt-hour long-range version and a 24 kilowatt-hour urban range variant. The city range offers up to 115 miles of range on a single charge, though the larger battery gives you a more practical 199 miles before needing to recharge. Inside, the cabin is suitably styled, and you'll benefit from a host of onboard technology. Base cars offer a 7-inch infotainment screen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity, while mid and higher spec models get a rear-view camera and 10.25-inch infotainment touchscreen. 5. BMW iX. BMW has delivered some excellent electrified models over the years, with the revolutionary i8 sports car and the more conventional i3 Super Mini standing out as prime examples of the German manufacturer's engineering prowess. Following the most recent introductions of the all-electric EX3 SUVs and the i4 Gran Coupe, the iX is the first of BMW's battery-powered SUVs to be built on a dedicated electric vehicle platform. There are currently 3 versions available. The first is the 332 horsepower xDrive 40 with a 71 kilowatts battery that is good for a range of up to 257 miles, while the other 2 versions are the 516 horsepower xDrive 50 and the forthcoming 611 horsepower M60. These more powerful variants increase the battery size to 105 kilowatts and will top out at 380 and 357 miles, respectively. All versions of the BMW iX feature 4-wheel drive dual-motor setup, and while this contributes to a fairly hefty curb weight of over 2,400 kilograms, the iX handles surprisingly well and grits reassuringly through from the corners. The ride is also incredibly refined, with the suspension doing an excellent job of absorbing vibrations and shock from even the bumpiest of roads. Head inside, and you'll be greeted by a distinctively styled, luxurious cabin filled with high-quality materials. It doesn't just look and feel good, it performs well too, with a dual-screen infotainment setup powered by the latest version of BMW's iDrive. 6. Ford Mustang Mach-E. The Mustang Mach-E is Ford's first all-electric SUV, and it's one of the biggest cars for the blue oval in a generation. Starting at around $43,000, the machine is a well-priced practical electric vehicle that offers great handling and a generous list of standard kits. It doesn't compromise on pace either, with the faster 346 brake horsepower all-wheel drive version capable of 0-62 miles per hour in 5.8 seconds. The model range consists of 68 kilowatt-hour standard range battery variants with rear or four-wheel drive. The Mustang Mach-E is nothing like its iconic sports car, but it's a well-engineered electric SUV that still offers plenty of capability. And if you're looking for more pace, the 480 horsepower Mach-E GT performance model is even quicker and features MagneRide adaptive suspension. 7. Porsche Taycan. The new Porsche Taycan is a brilliant car to drive, staying true to its manufacturer's heritage, and it leaves you in no doubt that this is a proper Porsche sports saloon. The Taycan offers sports car-like handling with ferocious acceleration and great agility, but still offers 4 seats and usable range. It's not often that a car comes along that feels truly revolutionary, but that's exactly what the Porsche Taycan is, and it shows just how much fun a plug-in future can be. Despite weighing in at a hefty 2.2 tons, it hides its bulk well and is capable of neatly weaving through tight corners and demolishing fast, sweeping corners. The Taycan's raw pace is, frankly, ridiculous. In the standard guise, the 523 brake horsepower 4S handles the benchmark of 0-62 miles per hour in 4 seconds, Though if you upgrade to the 750 brake horsepower Turbo S version, it's a blisteringly quick 208s. Don't forget though, that the take-in should also be pretty easy to use as a daily driver. Refinement is top-notch, and while ride comfort is firm, the air suspension does its job to deal with the broken and uneven asphalt of the roads. The tray can clearly define how Pasha sees its future in changing usage, from fossil fuels to electric power. It's a successful first step, superbly executed, and one that should reassure driving enthusiasts. 8. Audi e-tron GT. The Audi e-tron GT combines spectacular style with superior levels of comfort and plenty of power. Ride quality is excellent, and if you decide to crank things up, you'll notice that precise steering and excellent grip help make the e-tron GT a rewarding drive. Looking at the numbers for the e-tron GT underscores the performance and practicality on offer. 523 brake horsepower, 0-62 miles per hour in 4.1 seconds, and a range of up to 298 miles. The load is also a point in favor. With up to 270 kilowatts at 800-volt charging stations, you can recharge from 5 to 80% in just 23 minutes, while 62 miles can be added in 5 minutes. Priced at around £82,000, the e-tron GT packs some great car tech, while the Vorsprung model costs an extra £25,000 and brings 18-way power-adjustable seats with ventilation and massage functions. LED matrix headlamps with laser light technology from Audi, adaptive cruise control with semi-autonomous driving technology, and a head-up display. 9. Tesla Model 3. The Model 3 was the electric car many had been waiting for. It's a compact executive saloon that rivals the Mercedes C-Class and BMW 3 Series models, a market with broad mainstream appeal, and it's also one of the most compelling electric cars money can buy. It combines minimalist styling, space-age technology, smile-inducing performance, cutting-edge charging technology, backed by Tesla's extensive and dedicated network of superchargers, and most importantly, a long driving range. The entry-level Standard Range Plus model claims up to 267 miles on a single charge, but doesn't sacrifice performance to achieve it. The electric motor drives the rear wheels and powers the car from 0-60 miles per hour in 5.3 seconds, while the top speed is 140 miles per hour. The interior is nothing like what you'd find in any BMW or Audi. The minimalist approach may not be to everyone's taste, but there's no denying the wow factor. Spend a little more, and the four-wheel drive long-range version has 2 electric motors and a bigger battery for a 360-mile range, with a 0-60 miles per hour drop of 4.2 seconds. Then there's the performance of the Model 3, which burns 0-60 miles per hour in 3.1 seconds, but is still capable of 352 miles on a full battery. 10. Tesla Model Y. The second SUV from Tesla, the Model Y, is intended to be easier to drive and less ostentatious than the larger Model X. It wouldn't be unfair to compare the Model Y to the Model 3, given they both have comparable styling and, according to Tesla, 95% of the same technology. This is rather good. The Y model's four-wheel drive allows for plenty of traction, which contributes to the performance and long-range version's excellent 0-60 miles per hour times of 3.5 and 4.5 seconds, respectively. Despite these remarkable stats, this tiny SUV is nevertheless a good choice for a family. With 854 liters of luggage capacity in the back and 117 liters in the front, there is more than enough room for all 5 passengers, making the weekly grocery run a breeze. I hope you liked this video. If you did, kindly click the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. And don't forget to smash the bell icon to get notified. See you in the next video. Thanks.